We're going to write a program from scratch that outputs the yearly wage based on an hourly wage. We're going to be using the Python interpreter idle. So let's start by outputting a basic test message, say testing output. We have an error. It's because we're mixing single and double quotes. You should only be using single quotes or only be using double quotes. We still have an error. It's because we are forgetting the I in print. When we add that I, we get the output, testing output, which is correct. Now we want to set a variable, hourly wage, to 20. We did that in the wrong order. We're not getting an error with this order, so perhaps this works. Now let's output that variable, hourly wage. And oops, when we have quotes around it, it actually just outputs the word hourly wage. When we remove the quotes, we get 20. Good. We've done some good development. So let's open a text file to contain the entire program. We'll copy over code that we know is working because we've already tested it to work. So let's save and then run our program. Good. We've got the expected output from our test message. Now we'll copy in the hourly wage code, and then we'll save and test again, making sure that we get the expected output, which we do. Let's add text to give context to the hourly wage of 20. We'll say that an hourly wage of, and then we'll output the value of the hourly wage, which is 20. So that line of code looks good. So let's go ahead and copy that into our program, and then we'll run our program and see how it all looks. So the problem here is we didn't want to have a new line, and we can remove that new line by adding a comma to the end of a print statement. And there we have in a single line an hourly wage of $20. Next, let's calculate the yearly wage, which is the hourly wage times 40 hours a week times 50 weeks a year. Oops, I accidentally pasted the previous line of code that I had copied. So let's run that. And there we go. Yes, yields $40,000 per year. So that's expected. So we'll go ahead and paste that into our program, and not forgetting the comma on the previous line. When we run the program, we get the output. An hourly wage of $20 yields 40. And we need to add the text per year, 40,000 per year. And we get an error in indentation. We had an unexpected indent. Oops, I've accidentally hit tab. There we go. So we get the right output, which is per year. So when we run the final time here, hopefully an hourly wage of $20 yields 40,000 per year.